Hey guys, K7 here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make any logo into a 3D logo using Adobe After Effects and Video Copilot. The two things you're going to need is you're going to need Adobe After Effects, that's AE of course, and you're going to need a Video Copilot tool. You're going to need Elements 3D in order for this to work. You can get the Adobe After Effects trial if you can't afford it, and that will get you the Adobe After Effects, but you will have to pay for the plugin file, which is the Video Copilot's Elements 3D, and you're going to need to pay for that in order to get that. So if you don't have that, unfortunately, this tutorial is not going to be able to help you. But for you guys out there that do have Video Copilot and Elements 3D, then excuse me, then I'm here to help. So what you're going to be doing is you're gonna open up your Adobe After Effects. Okay, so wherever you have it, open it up. Okay, you're gonna wait for it to load up, and then after it loads up, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go over to your composition. You're gonna create a new composition. Okay, name it anything. Background color doesn't really matter. And then there you go, you create your composition. Then you're going to right click on the black composition or whatever color you made it at. Once you've set it there, you're gonna right click, and then you're gonna highlight new, and then you're gonna go over to solid. In this instance, I'm gonna use a white background. Okay, so now once you have your background color set and your solid set, what you're going to do is you're going to go over to Effects, Video Copilot, and then Elements. Okay, now once you've done that, Elements will load up. The color is going to change, of course, so you had to go back to your composition settings and change the color to whichever color that you want to change it to. Like I said, in my instance, I will be using white. Okay, once you have the color set, then you want to load in whatever logo that you might have. Make sure that the logo has a transparent background, and whatever logo you want to use, just make sure it's transparent. If the letters are not transparent, this isn't going to work so well. So if you're going to be using a logo, make sure you put transparency in it so that it is able to create your logo for you. So okay, once you've done this step, you're going to go over to your file. You're going to import the logo that you want to upload. I'll be uploading one of mine. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to place this logo onto the solid that we just created. Okay, then we're going to hit S to scale it up. Okay, so once you've scaled it up to the appropriate size of whichever you may want to do, whichever size you may want, you're going to go over to layer. Well, first you want to highlight your object. Then you want to go over to layer, and then you're going to scroll all the way down to auto trace. You're going to click on this. Okay. So once this pops up, you're going to get a window here. You're going to look at these and keep all these settings the same. Make sure you click on the preview button here. It is going to show you a preview of your trace. See, if you don't click it, you don't see the preview there, and you're not going to see how it's going to look. So you're going to click this so you can see a preview, and you get a preview, and then you're going to hit OK. All right. Now, once you've done that, you're going to go down here to the little eyeball. You're going to see the little eyeball down here in the corner. You're going to click on that, and that will make your logo disappear. And you don't need to freak out because it's really not going anywhere. The only thing you're going to need is the outline for this to work anyways, so don't worry. Now, okay, so once you've done that, you're going to click on your black solid or whatever solid color you used. Okay, once you've done that, you are going to click over here, and you're going to look over into this. All right, okay. You're going to see these settings for your elements. All right, so you're going to go down to custom layers. You're going to click on this, and then you're going to click custom text and mask. Okay, you're going to click that. Then you're going to click this top one, which says layer 1. You're going to select your logo. Then you're gonna hit scene setup. Okay, so of course you don't see anything here, but don't worry, you will in a few seconds. You're gonna go right here, and then you're gonna hit extrude, and there you go. Wow, you're like, this is my logo in 3D. Maybe it's your first time seeing your logo in 3D, and you're pretty excited about it. So yeah, I remember doing mine this way for the first time, and or creating my logo for the first time in 3D. It was pretty exciting. I used Autodesk though, which is a lot more complicated than this. So I had a harder time actually creating my logo in 3D the first time I did it. So this will definitely be easier for you guys if you have Elements 3D. Anyway, once you do that, you can set up how you may like to fit your 3D model, whichever way you may want to do that. Extrude it, make it thicker, or do whatever. You can do whatever. The settings are right down here. But for me, this is fine. I don't need to change it. It looks good the way it is. So I'm just going to go down to preset and select a preset or preset color. As you can see right down here, you get a bunch of colors. I'm going to use, let's use this. This color looks cool, kind of like a greenish blue. Okay, so once you've selected your color, you're going to hit OK. All right, and there's your logo. It's in the white space, or my white space there. As you can see, it's sitting there. But now you have no interaction with the logo. It's just in space, and you really don't have any interaction with it. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to have to go over to layer, new, and add a camera. I like to use 35 millimeters, so that's what I use. So I'm going to Click OK. You can use whatever millimeter you'd like though. Okay, once you selected a camera, now you're gonna have to set some options for your camera depending on how you want your movie to be. Very much like the movie in the beginning of this video that was presented to you in the beginning. So let's just say we want our logo to turn around and do a 360 camera swoop. Okay, first we want to make our logo look a little bit fancy, so we're going to add some lighting. So we're going to go here to effects, and we're going to go to we're going to go to layer. We're going to go over here, we're going to add a light. That looks fine. Okay, we got a light now. Okay, so now that we have a light, we can go down to the custom settings in your camera options. So what you want to do is you want to scroll down here. You're gonna click the little arrow next to the camera icon. Then you're gonna click transform to transform in the in the options that you in the drop down options that you just got. You're gonna click on point of interest, this little clock. You're gonna click those 3 clocks just like that. Then reclose the transform box. Okay, next you're gonna click the drop down box for the camera option. Okay, then you're going to click some boxes in here. Make sure your depth of field is on. Oops, sorry. You're going to click on blur level, your aperture, and your focus distance. Once you're done with that, click the box to close it, and you're pretty much finished. So now, let's just say you wanted the camera to rotate around your 3D logo. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go up here to this little box. All right, you're going to hold down the left click, and this box is going to appear. You're going to go here to this orient here. All right, so once you've done that, you're going to, this is your first frame. So since you're keyframed, because click ticking the little boxes, it keyframed your logo. So we want to have this spin around, do a 360. Okay, so this is your first frame. All right, so let's move it 5 seconds. And then let's just say we wanted to zoom out a little on the last frame. Okay, so now let's take a look at that. See what that looks like. And as you can see, it is now rendering my animation that I just created. It's doing a 360 spin around my logo, and it's going to, when it's finished, it should zoom out like I told it to. So let's watch this animation. If you don't have a really good computer, this process will take a long time. But when it loads up the first time, it'll be faster. Just the pre-render is a little slower, but if you have a good computer, it'll perform like this. And you see, there we go. That's our that's our little animation. So as you can see, I've created a 3D logo from a 2D logo, and it looks really good actually. I may use this logo myself in this exact color. It looks really badass, should I say. And see there, the pre-renders, he's loaded up. Now it's at 29 frames a second, and this is what it would look like if we were playing it in real time. And there it is. But say you wanted it to look better, you wanted to add some more like lighting or whatever you wanted to make it look. I guess you want to make it pop more. Okay, so what you would do is you go over here, okay, and you're gonna click on your background color, whichever one you have your your background color, whichever one you have your elements settings in. For me, it's my white solid. Okay, so we're gonna close this up because we don't need that anymore. Okay, then we're gonna go to render settings. Okay, and right here in render settings, you're gonna see a bunch of settings here, and you'll see lighting here. You can change some stuff, and as you can see, there's none right now, but you can add some. So you can, let's say cinema. Let's see what that looks like. Let's say cinema lighting. As you can see, it gives it a little bit more of a movie tone. Just mess around with the lighting, see what looks best. I think cinema looks good. Dramatic actually looks good too. Let's take a look at that in dramatic, but it makes it look more blue with the dramatic lighting. So I think I'm gonna go with cinema. Okay. So it has to pre-render again because I started the animation over. So it's slowed down, of course. But yeah, there it is. So the animation is pretty much finished. So this is pretty much it, guys. You can see the animations look pretty good. And if you have a really good computer, you'll get really good renders. And also you might want to render in multiple frames so that it performs better if you have a higher processor like an i7 or something like that, or if you have an i7 or good quality processor, then you want to use all of your cores or at least 4 of them to render, so you can get better results when you render, and then you get a faster render. But as you can see, this animation looks pretty good, and the only thing I would need to do is render it out, and it would be fine. So I hope this video helped you guys. If you have any questions, drop a line down in the comments. I hope this video helps you guys make really cool logos. I'll be looking forward to see what type of logos you guys would make and have them in 3D. Remember, this works with any type of logo that you may make in 2D. Even if you use just a basic logo that you didn't create, and you just put it in this, did the auto trace. There it goes, 29 frames a second again. Did the auto trace, and then just popped it in here, and then made it 3D. You can do that. Whatever you want to use, you can make any. It doesn't matter what you use. You could use anything and turn it into a 3D project. You can make anything from 2D into 3D using this method, using camera angles, just using all the tools that this powerful tool has to help you be a successful YouTuber or in anything you might want to do. So I hope that this video really has helped you guys. Drop a like, hit that like button, guys. Leave comments, give me some feedback. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more videos like these. So until next time, this has been K7. I'll see you guys later.